What's going on, guys? Happy Saturday. Chris Cornell Saturday today. I actually did a video this morning before I had to leave for the day, and then when it finished uploading, it said there was copyright claim violation. So it was the official music video of Rusty Cage. So I'm trying it now with a live version, and if I get a copyright claim again, you'll never see this, so you'll never know that anything happened. But hopefully it doesn't, and hopefully it goes through. This is from 1992, one of their most famous songs. I've heard it a million times, but I still enjoy it. Really distinctive song. Yeah, I'll talk a little more about it after we listen to it. That's a cool piece of history. That intro, they didn't really play it like the album version, but one thing about Chris Cornell is not only was he a great singer, he was a great guitar player. And I only found out about Chris Cornell from Audioslave. It was only later that I found out he was in Soundgarden too. And, you know, Chris didn't really play guitar in Audioslave. A couple acoustic songs is all, but Soundgarden, I mean, riffs like Rusty Cage and Spoon Man and some other ones. I mean, he's playing guitar in a lot of their songs, and he's singing, and like that really fast riff, da 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 da. On Rusty Cage, he's doing that through the verses while he's singing, and usually it's something pretty different from the riff, timing-wise. So he's a talented dude, you know, not just vocally, but on guitar. And this video is interesting. Kim, the other guitar player, he was only in it for like 2 seconds. Like there wasn't a single shot of him almost the whole video. But you know, it's 1992, so 25 years ago. It's they're just so young and they have so much energy. I saw them after they reunited. I think it was like 2012 or 13, and it was a pretty good show. But you know, they weren't in their prime. And Chris's voice, you know, as much as I love the guy and I love pretty much everything he did, you can hear in this video, he's certainly more in his prime. I mean, early 90s, his voice was like unstoppable. Late 80s, early 90s. And a lot of that was his youth because, I mean, I've looked at a lot of sources for like how he sang and if he had training or what he did. And he really pushed his voice beyond what it was physically supposed to do, which people can do all the time, but you pay a price for it. You put an expiration date on it when you do that. And he did it all the time and constantly. And so when he got into like early 2000s or late 90s, I guess when Audioslave started, even that first Audioslave album, his vocals were not the Soundgarden. That wasn't the same voice. And as he aged into his 40s and 50, he just kind of deteriorated more and it was more raspy. Didn't have the same kind of growl that he had in the power. It's one thing to age, your voice ages, it doesn't do what it used to, but when you punish it for so long, you really kind of cripple it later on. So anyway, that's kind of a side note, but it's cool to see him here when he's still in that unstoppable mode. I mean, it's not a perfect performance, he's a little pitchy, but he could just do what he couldn't do later. So it's really cool to see that. Fantastic song. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite songs they do. It's just got lots of energy, great singing, just a fantastic song. So thanks for joining me, Chris Cornell Saturday. Sorry this didn't get up until the end of the day, but appreciate you guys watching, and leave any comments you want below. Click like and subscribe. Let me know if you like what I'm doing. And you can leave any suggestions for other songs, and I'll try to check them out. Been getting a lot of suggestions, so I'm gonna try to keep this Chris Cornell thing going for a long time. Every Saturday, there's lots of material. So, excuse me. It'll take a while, but we'll eventually get through it all. Probably might be a couple years. We'll see. All right, bye for now, guys. Take care.